Staff members at Victoria's Department of Justice say they sat through a presentation by police that was racist, inappropriate and gratuitously used graphic vision, including of a murder. Police apologised but denied the racism allegation. According to documents obtained by the ABC under Freedom of Information laws, the session, held last year, was pitched as a really impactful look at the youth gang landscape in the state. But just over an hour after it ended, the complaints started. One attendee sent an email saying the final presentation of the day was very racist. The response came quickly. The department was already collecting staff concerns. Staff complained about graphic footage of serious assaults and murders, primarily within the South Sudanese community, which was described as gratuitous and used to shock. They said the focus was solely on African gangs. Commentary by the presenter was described as flippant and racist in several points. Attendees were said to be extremely affected and disturbed, and claimed earlier warnings about violent content didn't go far enough, with one saying, to put it bluntly, police should have said, "We're about to show you someone get stabbed to death." The Secretary of the Justice Department called the then acting Chief of Police and sent a formal letter. It raised the concerns, including claims the presenter used the N-word, referred to a child as an offender for life, and made comments about sending people home in relation to visa cancellations. The head of Victoria's South Sudanese Community Association couldn't comment on the presentation, but did say that it can be tough for young people who are unfairly profiled, and pointed to the fact that there is a big and diverse community.
We just want to see, like any normal Australian, we don't want to be singled out as this community is this community is this, because we have young people like in the army. If he's got killed, are you going to say a Sudanese army or Australian army? We have most of them are getting to the police. When he's serving positive things, you call them Australian. But when they cause any minor problem, now it's South Sudanese.
Victoria Police wouldn't do an interview with the ABC, but they responded to questions in a written statement. It says the purpose of the presentation was to give an insight into the youth gang environment, including some of the challenges police face and the impacts on community. The statement says there was no racism and that Victoria Police didn't focus on any specific ethnicity or group, but rather on criminal offending examples.